Good morning, everybody. Sean Maloy coming to you from Granville County, and I hope you're doing well. It is Friday, the Friday after opening weekend of turkey season here in North Carolina. It's just been really brutally hot. The birds haven't been very active at the lease or at my farm. We had a couple controlled burns at both places, and it seems like the turkeys are over in the fresh growth over there. So I have started seeing a nice turkey here at the lease. He's been out here in the mornings, first light, and around 11, and then at the end of the day. So it's about 8:50. We're gonna go in, get set up, be set up by 9:30, get settled in, and see if this guy stays on the pattern that he's been on. I've already heard a gobbler across the street from the cabin here, and so there's a couple of them still firing off, so maybe we can call one into the food plot. But got everything loaded in the cart here, so we're gonna head out there and get set up, and I'll see you in the field. Let's do it. All right, everybody. We're in the blind, but we had a little drama this morning. So this turkey's been coming out like at first light. And we had just a freak little thunderstorm come through. I mean, it didn't last 20 minutes this morning, but I guess that put him off schedule. So I was rolling in here at 9 o'clock because he's been coming out at 11. And I checked the camera before I rolled into the food plot, and there was nothing on the camera. And no kidding, the minute I drove into the food plot, he steps out of the woods into the food plot. We both kind of froze and looked at each other. We're about 60 yards apart. I'm in the cart. So he takes off at a low flight, straight into the woods. So I don't think he flew very far. So I just rolled in here and quickly got set up. When I was at the truck, before I left, I heard a gobbler across the street. So they're moving around. So maybe he'll come back, on this late morning pattern or something. But I will say this, the last time I busted a gobbler out of here, in the morning, I didn't see anything all day. But my setup looks good. I got 3 hens and a Jake. Jake's about 8 yards out. So it was going to be warm today anyway, about 87. It was 92 yesterday. But that thunderstorm has created a wonderful sauna. So it is pretty steamy out here. But I think we're supposed to have cloud cover most of the day, so I don't think it's going to get too bad on the radiant heat. But it's still a little uncomfortable right now. It's sticky. Oh well, it's just hunting in North Carolina, so stick with me. And I'll see you in the field. We'll see what happens. Maybe nothing. Maybe a big old tom. Remains to be seen. Good morning, everybody. It's Sean Maloy coming to you from Granville County, and I hope you're doing well. Got up early around 4 o'clock, drove up here to the lease, and ended up blind by 6. woods are just starting to wake up. Got a couple gobblers working the creek bottom down there, trying to entice them to come up here to my set. I've got a Jake, a alert hen and a feeding hen, and a breeding hen just kind of hidden in the clover there. But we're going to try to do it with the bow this morning, as usual. But if that joker hangs up, I got the shotgun right here beside of me, and we won't hesitate to introduce him to some TSS. So, pretty excited. Let's see if we can get it done this morning. Stick with me and watch this beautiful sunrise. All right, little update. Got some soft gobbles straight out in front of us. And over here to my right, the creek runs down there, so there's two gobblers on that creek. One of them likes to come up here to the food plot, so we could have some action here in a second. I've done a couple calls, but I don't like to call too much because there's no other hens calling. But they were pretty loud calls, and I had a couple gobbles back, so they know something's up over here. So it's gonna be patient, but it's a beautiful morning, and I'm getting pretty excited. So let's see what happens. All right, it's 10:30. I hear a gobbler coming. So maybe he's got his hens with him and they're gonna work their way over here to the food plot. So been napping a little bit, so I guess I could get stretched out. I woke up, get ready for some action. Cross fingers, let's do it. Well, he's answering the calls, but he's wanting me to come to him. He's hanging out over here between me and the tenant's house. There's a creek bottom, and there's a pond right there. They generally come on this side of the pond and move around, so... But we'll see. I'm just going to be silent for a little bit. See if he makes his way over here silently. But he's been pretty vocal. So, still kind of hopeful. So let's see what happens. Whew. What a beautiful bird. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's not Sherwin Williams, but he will do. He will do. What a great hunt. First, let me give all glory to God. With God and Jesus, all things are possible, and I want you to know that. What a beautiful bird. This bird's been on this food plot for about 3 days now. I hunted him hard yesterday. Got in here yesterday morning at 8:30, thinking he'd already been here in the morning. And the minute I pulled into the food plot, he was about right here, and he flew off. And I sat here from 8:30 to 6:30 and didn't see anything. This morning, got up and left the house around 5 o'clock, in the blind by 6. And magical morning. Had Tom over here, so I had at least 3, and they moved off, and everything got quiet. A hen came through. That was good to see. She checked out the decoys, but just kept on getting it. And then about 11 o'clock, well, a little bit before 11, I'm trying to stay awake, and I hear a faint gobble. Excuse me. Back over here at the one of the food plots, and it just started coming this way. And at 11 o'clock is when this bird has been coming in here and feeding, so it was right on time. And he come in on the corner. He saw the first decoy, which is an alert hen, and he strutted a little bit, and then he rounded the corner and saw the jake, and it was on. It's the same setup I had 2 years ago when I harvested my last turkey with a bow. And just a great looking bird. Check out this fan. I mean, isn't he just beautiful? Put a great shot on him. Arrow stuck in him. Rage did its job, but I can't find the arrow. He took off running. He stopped, and I went after him, and I guess between the time that I got on him and the time I found him, the arrow had slipped out, but it passed through, but it didn't go all the way through. So I'm going to double back and see if I can find my arrow real quick. But just a beautiful bird, and so blessed. You know, last year I only had a week to hunt before we left for New Zealand, and wasn't able to get it done. This year, a little redemption. Got a nice beard on this bird, and man, I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. So it's a little warm, so we need to get to working on this bird and get him processed before it all gets to the meat gets spoiled. I may go ahead and just leave all this stuff and head on back to the lodge and clean him up and get him refrigerated. So anyway, thanks for joining me in Granville County at Release. As usual, I'll see you in the field, and I hope you've had a successful turkey hunt this season. We'll see you. Take care. We're going to see you on the dinner plate and maybe in the trophy room if you're nice. We'll see y'all. Well, hey everybody, Sean Maloy coming to you again from the lease. Got our turkey home, got him taken to the taxidermist. So I've come back to the lease for 3 things. Number 1, I've got the meat here. It's in the refrigerator. Number 2, I got the trailer here. Need to take it back home. Most importantly is number 3. We could not find the arrow after harvested this turkey. There's some Japan grass that's really deep in there. And that arrow, it's a black carbon arrow with white fletchings. It's underneath some of that somewhere, but it did have a lighted knock on it. So I'm waiting till it gets dark and gonna go in there and should be able to quickly secure that arrow. My wife is like, it's just an arrow. I'm like, well, it's a little more than just an arrow. So we're gonna go get it. We shall leave no arrow behind if we know where to find it. All right, see you in the field, and we're gonna recover that arrow. Let's do it. All right, I got the bug suit on, but more importantly, see the knock blowing right there. You see it? I knew we would find this arrow. Man, it's right here by the road. I didn't think that turkey made it to the road. I guess when I came around, it took off up into the timber, but it was going to the road. That's why I didn't find it. But there she is. Goodness. All intact. Like there's some feathers on there.